Hello, second graders. We are going to today make the second Mother's Day project. So if you picked up a packet from school, you got a little baggie attached to it that has your second Mother's Day project in it. So I'm super sorry for those of you that printed because you won't have this fun project, but hopefully you have some other fun things you can do for mom, like make a card or do special things for her around the house, like making her breakfast or just making her feel special all day. So I'm going to help you out with how to make this. This is what it's going to look like when you're done. It's a little shrinky dink keychain that we're making for mom. It's really, really cute, I think. So when you get this, you're opening it up and you're taking out all the contents, and then the first thing you'll see is the directions for how to make this. You absolutely 100% need an adult to help you with this because you are not old enough to use the oven or the toaster oven by yourself. So you will need some help. Be careful as you open your packet up not to lose all your little bits and pieces. So right now I'm emptying my packet out on my table. It has a string, it has 4 little beads, it has the keychain, and the most important part is your shrinky dink paper. So as you read the directions, it says place the template under your shrinky dink paper. This is the template. This is what we're making. So that means we're going to put your shrinky dink paper on top so that we can trace the picture. We can trace, Mom, you are the coolest, and we can trace the popsicles. So when you do this, you want to make sure, first of all, that you're using a permanent marker. I have Sharpie marker here, but you have to use permanent markers. If you use your Crayola markers or other regular markers, it will not work. So make sure you're using Sharpies, okay? If you don't have a Sharpie, maybe you can call your neighbors or your friends and see if somebody close to you has some Sharpies you can use. You can do it all in black, but it's even more fun if you can have a couple colors so that you can color in your popsicles. So we're taking this, and I'm gonna lower the screen so you can see. And I'm putting it on top of this. Now, if you live with your mom, of course you're making this for your mom. But maybe you live with your grandma or your auntie and they're the special lady that takes care of you in your life. So in that case, you could change mom and you could write grandma or auntie instead. Okay, so I'm going over this and I'm writing mom in my neatest writing because mom is special. So I want this to turn out special for mom. So I'm writing mom, comma, you are the coolest. And I gave it an exclamation point. And here I can trace over the outline of my popsicles. There's my popsicle stick, popsicle number 2, popsicle number 3. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back up, and there we have it. We have written, Mom, you are the coolest. I can color in my popsicles now, whatever I want to do. If I don't have any other colors, it'll still turn out really cool just in black and white. So we've traced the picture. We're going to have an adult preheat the oven to 325 degrees or the toaster oven, so you don't have to heat up the whole house if you have a toaster oven. So this is going to sit on top of a clean cookie sheet and go into the oven when it's preheated. We place it on the clean cookie sheet, and we do the writing that you wrote facing up. So it's going to go on the cookie sheet like this, and you will be able to read your writing. If you put it face down, you'll see that everything looks backwards. Put it face up when you put it on the cookie sheet. You're going to bake it for about 3 to 5 minutes, and you can watch it through the oven door if you turn the light on in your oven, or if you're watching in your little toaster oven. And you kind of want to watch it. You don't want to let it sit too long, and you don't want to forget about it. And it will shrink and curl, and when it's done, it will lay flat. So when it's laying flat and it's been about 3 to 5 minutes, the adult is going to take it out of the oven and then let it cool for a moment. Okay, after it's cooled, it's going to be small like this. It's going to have shrunk, and look at the difference in size. Okay, so I'm going to pretend that this is small and it's shrunken now. Okay, and we are going to take the string. Okay, so the string that you got, you're going to fold it like this so that you have the two ends together here. Here's my two ends of string, right? I'm going to push them together. I can kind of twist it a little so that they're really together. And I'm going to put that through the hole punch in my Shrinky Dink. Your hole is going to be a lot smaller, isn't it? Because you've shrunken this already. So now I have the string here and the two ends here. This is the part you might need a little help with also. We're going to put the two ends through the hole so that I can pull it tight. See that? Hangs on just like a gift tag now. So now I have that on tight. I have my two ends again over here. If I need to, I can kind of wet my finger and put those together so they stay together better, so that I can put my beads now on my string. I'll put all 4 beads on my string. Come on, beads. And I want the string to go, both strings to go through the beads. Okay, so now we've done that. I can now tie my keychain onto here. So you can just put your keychain on like this through both strings and tie a knot. I like to reinforce it and tie another knot. And then I'm just going to cut the extra string that's sticking off right here. So what I'll be left with is this. And of course, yours is going to look better because yours is already going to be shrunk, and it'll be nice and hard, and mom can use it as a keychain. And so she can always hold around and see every time she pulls her keys out how much you love her, because she is the coolest. So have a super fun Mother's Day, and I hope you enjoy these Mother's Day crafts. Love you guys. Bye-bye.